Yo, YouTube. I hope you're ready. Cause I am. Dun, 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 dun. I pressed the Let's get it. Super hype about this. Yo, is this the right trailer, chat? Why does it say Pan India release? What does that mean? Okay. Stop. Just show me the trailer. Stop. Show me the trailer. Stop. Yo, they're literally spoiling their trailers.
Sometimes to do.
What the fuck?
Sometimes to do what's right, we
What?
have to give up the thing we want the most.
Toby!
Every day, I wake up knowing that the more people I try to save, the more enemies I will make.
Andrew!
This is my chance to prove myself.
Anyone can wear the mask.
Ugh.
But how you wear it, that's what matters.
Wrong trailer. I just heard something thud below me. Child was about to say, why does it say pan in your dick? Okay, hold on. Wait, but it's on the Sony. Oh, it's Sony India. Hold on. Spiderman.
Father Gabriele aboard.
Spiderman. Here we go.
My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man.
Wait, chat. Is this it? Chat, is this it? Why he sound like that?
My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. And things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Whatever?
Wow.
Whatever?
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot. It's not funny.
Don't do that.
Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
That's my little man.
And a B in Spanish.
What?
Ooh, okay.
Miles.
Are you trying?
Mira.
I gotta go. All right.
Oh shit.
He's lying to you. And I think you know it.
What's up, danger?
Miles! Wanna get out of here?
Oh, Gwen?
Uh-oh.
So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it?
Who's the new guy?
This is unbelievable.
This is the lobby. Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his idea.
What's a guy gotta do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this. Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999-99.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter!
Wait.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999-99.
That voice sounds so familiar.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter!
Miles!
Mayday!
You have a baby?
I have a baby.
Oh shit.
I'll take it from here.
Okay.
Being Spider-Man is a sacrifice.
What's up, danger?
You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Send me home.
I can't do that.
Wait, what?
Do both! Spider-Man always...
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here.
Can't stop me now! You can't run forever, kid!
I can't lose one more friend.
Miguel, this isn't what we talked about!
You knew?
I have no idea what you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yo, he hit him with the nah, I'm good.
What you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man.
Oh.
You? Me?
Yo!
And then I look
looked at my uncle and... let me guess. He died?
Oh my God!
He died?
Yo, okay. Are they all trying to stop Miles Morales? He said you had to choose between saving one person and the entire universe. Is the entire universe trying to get him to like, yo, save us all? But he's trying to save, I'm guessing, well, the trailer showed his dad falling. But then he also showed, what's her name, falling. Yo, this is, oh my God, this is gonna be fire. I like this scene though.
To my uncle and... let me guess. He died?
Damn. I gotta see this. Hold on. Cause guess what? Literally just fucking dropped. Oh, chat already knows. 7 minutes ago. 7 minutes ago. Like clockwork. It's like they knew. Money. Talk to me. Tell me what I need to know, man.
Welcome back to New Rockstars, the second trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse dropped, and it looks amazing. The animation and every Spidey's design is absolutely perfect. This director duo could not do any wrong, but there's a ton of small Easter eggs and major reveals that you might have missed, so there's no better duo to help break these down for you than myself and Jessica Clemens.
Hi, I'm very excited to break this down. I am so into it, but first, remember to check out nerdriot.shop, where you will always find the latest and greatest in New Rockstars merch. It's a great way to support the channel and look incredible while you do it. Check out all the awesome merch options over there at nerdriot.shop. MT, are you wearing one?
I'm wearing some Mando merch. I love me some Mando merch 24/7.
You're always wearing the merch. I'm so proud.
I love it.
You guys are adorable, but tell me what happened in the trailer.
I don't even have to say it, but it's beautiful. And maybe hopefully by the end of this breakdown, we can figure out why Miles wasn't invited to join the Spidey Force, why he doesn't get a special band, and who actually dies, because it's a Spider-Man movie. And I don't care. Someone has to die because it's Spider-Man. It just can't be Spot, because I love Spot.
It can't be Spot. He's too stupid. I love him. He's just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just like
about the ATM scene. So let's start right now. Okay, so we open the trailer the same way we close the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, with Miles introducing himself in a little monologue as Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. As he swings around what I can only assume is Brooklyn, I think more specifically it's his school because of the tunnel. We pass some traffic and there's a bus that reads the
Red
spoiler.
X. Then there's something called Red X, a play on FedEx, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
Which could be a placemat for a small spoiler in the movie, but also is—
wow, they missed the Red X. I ain't gonna lie. Get me on the show. You guys are missing things.
The villain of Spider-Man from back in the day.
Also, if you notice that the L here is bolded out, letting you know that he will indeed get the L.
Introduced by the Electric Company. If you don't know what the Electric Company is, you're too young. But also, if you do know what the Electric Company is, you're too old. And it's also just like a villain called the Spoiler. All he does is spoil things, whether it's your meal or it's like a movie. That's what he does.
Yo, what the fuck? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's fucking annoying as shit. That's fucking annoying. Like, imagine just a nigga comes in here and just ends my stream. Spoiled ya. What the fuck? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's a villain that needs to be fucking stopped.
And it's very perfect.
Sounds like my ex. Anyway, continue.
Yo!
We're back.
Bitch just caught a stray. What if she low-key was like still supporting you?
Back to a rushed Miles Morales at his school, sprinting down the hallway. And we got some decent looks from this scene in the last trailer. The Puerto Rican flag. This is a newer suit that we saw in the last movie. So the buildings in the area are the Fábrica de Sodas, which is just a soda store. They make sodas there. We got the Puerto Rican imports and exports, a bakery. This is a very busy area, and let's try not to forget that in the very first trailer we got, we know that there's some sort of block party that's gonna be happening, which gives way for some other information a little further into the trailer. Now, this license plate appeared in Into the Spider-Verse as well, and in the last breakdown I did, I was trying to figure out what it could mean. I started searching the internet, and I think this Twitter account actually solved it. So the license plate says TT1207, and this is the date that the premiere of Into the Spider-Verse happened in Malaysia. The movie was also pushed to release December 14th, so there's a potential that animators just expected this movie to come out December 7th, and it didn't, only in Malaysia. Hey, congrats to that Twitter person,
really
because
wow, that's really great.
I just want to note this classic art, the Ben-Day dots when he jumps mid midair. This is only the
That is
beginning
fire.
of the intense artwork the animators, illustrators put into this. We have so many looks coming down the pipeline, at least 6 major ones. And a little big fun fact also, the graffitied on the wall, you see right there, it says the word Smo, S-M-O-E. I think that's how you say it.
Okay.
Now, this is a German graffiti artist, Smo Nova, who actually made a lot of the graffiti art for the Insomniac Spider-Man games, and it looks like they just brought it over from the Insomniac games into Across the Spider-Verse.
That's perfect, because Miles
He's
Morales
amazing.
feels very graffiti heavy, so like it's perfect for the Miles Morales movie.
Spider-Man is clearly very stressed. You can tell by the unenthused great really gives it away, you know, in the overlapping
He's giving his
monologue.
mom a lot of sass.
I'm gonna get into it. Right when he opens what I think
Don't cut me off. I was gonna get into it.
is the doors to a rooftop, we see what got him really rushing. He's carrying a big pink box, the classic kind you use for pastries. This is definitely the block party that's happening. The balloons, flowers, it's just perfect. Also, there's a little greenhouse. I just want to live on a rooftop here. It's gorgeous. And his parents are pissed because he's late. Rio, played by Luna Velez, and Jefferson, played by Brian Tyree Henry.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Now, clearly our boy is under stress. In the first trailer, we got more in-depth reasoning for Miles' parents' concerns. Rio said she worries as Miles is growing up and no longer needing her. It doesn't help when the guidance counselor later tells them, he's lying to you, and I think you know it. Our boy is growing up, and being Spider-Man adds some extra years to you. So though this movie really fluctuates around Gwen and Miles' chemistry, the other Spider-Man, and all their worlds, I think it's important to stay grounded, remembering how Miles is still a young man and hasn't been a Spider-Man that long. And with a family that loves him dearly and like a worried parent should, they're concerned with what they don't know. Also, I think I said whatever to my mom once, and she hit me with a TV remote. We're moving on. We're finally introduced to the Spot, and oh my god, dude.
The 102nd Dalmatian.
He is the goofiest thing that they could have given us. He's a little knock-knee too. All good, me too, baby. It's all fine. It's all fine, but Spot, you're built so ridiculous. So there's a lot of things to take away from his first villainy appearance. Number one, he doesn't know how to use his powers. He's creating a portal clearly to steal money from the ATM, and his hand is coming out on the other end. This leads me to believe when he inevitably sends Miles or Gwen or whomever through one of his portals, he doesn't know where they're going. Sort of like America Chavez. Now, Spot was originally a research scientist by the name of Jonathan Ahn that stepped into a janky ass machine that was meant to duplicate the cloak's powers, and then
like a Dalmatian.
a portal Spot covered body. So he's a physical walking portal of space warps, and he literally looks like a Dalmatian. He is the 103rd Dalmatian.
I freaking love weird Marvel characters and Marvel villains, and like he is like top tier weird, and like I've been waiting for the Spot to appear. It's some Spider-Man.
Hey, you kind of look like him with that button up. You guys gonna have to get me out of here because I just keep going.
Movie or project, and like this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
I'm eating it up. Okay, and secondly, he knows currency and disguises. So even though we made him look like a dork, he knows he should be hiding
That stance is that's like a Cardi picture, bro.
This little bodega. The Spot is also played by Jason Schwartzman, truly the biggest dork of them all. I love him. Also, good to keep in mind, the Spot will be the villain spanning the 2-part movie, so he'll probably accomplish what's needed in the first movie to segue into the second one. And
wait,
great.
Wait, what?
He's clumsy too. In the most disgusting way, we get a gander at his powers in action. He literally touched.
There's gonna be a part 2. There's 2 parts. Oh, this is news to me. What the fuck?
The bread and it fell out of his stomach. It's the slightest touch that makes his powers work, which is a recipe for disaster. This is literally the worst thing you can do. Accidentally touch things and they go somewhere else. And when Miles attacks, Spot begins to back into his portal, furthering my theories that Spot was originally supposed to be a Spider-Man and something Butterfly affected him into being the villain Spot instead. At the end of Into the Spider-Verse, those edges around Miles from Gwen popping into his universe, the pink bubbly ones, resemble the ones Spot has here. His are just gross and murky. And those damn birds always get in the way. We jump to the guidance counselor, Miss Weber, who is definitely Rachel Dratch. I don't even need to look it up. I know for sure that's Rachel Dratch. The name Miss Weber could be a shout out to Steven Weber, the voice actor for the Green Goblin and Venom in the Ultimate Spider-Man. I would also say it could be a shout out to Charlotte Weber, one of the newer Spider-Mans, but that's
what the fuck? Charlotte Weber?
It's 2 B's instead of this 1 B. Additionally, I was like, she could be an older rogue because of her white streak, but that's me going very rogue with a very rogue theory.
Hey, I support
it. You get it? You get it? It's a joke and it's a good rogue theory. She's talking to Rio and Davis about Miles' school report, which, okay, let me tell you, much better than mine. He got an A in AP Physics. I didn't even make it to
physics.
physics.
That's pretty damn good.
I didn't make it to physics. I stayed in algebra the entire 4 years. So anyways, right when Miles storms out of the guidance counselor's office, the song playing is Black Way and Black Caviar's What's Up Danger, featured in the first film and on the first film soundtrack. He also has some graffiti work and BLM patch on his bag, and you just gotta love him. And when his mom snaps, the little Puerto Rican flag colors pop up.
Oh, that's fire.
I love that touch.
I love it. Then right there, his spidey senses begin to tingle, and it's the Spot just straight up stealing an ATM. Straight up stealing an ATM. He literally has the shape and mind of Bigfoot. What was he doing? He's on top of a roof.
He's gonna goof his way into probably destroying the Spider-Verse, and I love that. I really hope that
That's why he's the villain. That's why the villain, because he's so disastrous with nut. I love him so much. Okay. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Movies and TV can be great.
Damn.
7 deadly sins.
Face things head on.
7 deadly sins.
BetterHelp is the world's
7 deadly
largest
sins. Not transitioning to your goddamn ads, man. Shit. That shit popped out of nowhere. Okay, hold on. Let's get in there.
We jump to the scene we got in the first trailer. Miles trying to relax and listen to music when Gwen arrives. The anti-social social club post. First month of therapy.
Sorry.
We jump to the scene we got in the first trailer. Miles trying to relax and listening to music when Gwen arrives. The anti-social social club posters. A$AP Rocky's Long Live A$AP album poster, a parody, of course. This poster says The Way of the Butterfly with what I think is Muhammad Ali. We have Top Skater on PlayStation.
Obviously a play on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. And then we have Room 6 on Dante's Stream. Who's that guy? I don't even, why'd that get in there?
Spider-Man on it. You know, this is just like a young man's room. And we know this scene from the original first little Across the Spider-Verse teaser where Miles is confirmed grounded and Gwen goes, oh, is Spider-Man grounded? And it's this cute little like Romeo and Juliet juxtaposition and it's a great shot. Then we're off to the races. Miles is blasting through the hexagon portals, things we've seen in the past trailers, but this dialogue is very new and very important. He says, so wait a minute, there's an elite crew with all the best Spider people in it. Like Lord and Miller confirmed in the Spider-Man after party, they said in regards to Gwen.
Yo, I need to see what they do with that rock Spider-Man. They gotta do something cool with that. Like just a cool ass scene, bro. I gotta see it, bro. I gotta see it.
You get invited into Oscar Isaac's
fighting with the power of music.
Cool Spider Force. He goes on to say,
not just music, rock music. Oh my God.
You get invited and Miles does it and you sort of can't tell him why. Also, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I've also been invited into the Spidey Force. It's a super secret and very real. I know, it's super secret and very real. And these texts aren't faked. I swear to God, MT, these texts are not fake.
Okay, now it's suspicious. All right.
No,
you're saying they're not fake, okay? They're not fake. I didn't use.
She's getting fucking scammed. What is this?
The AI apps to make the fake. I didn't do it.
Hey, do I know if I'll be spammed later? Absolutely not. But I'm part of the super secret Spidey team, so I don't even care. Here's the text to prove it. We also get cutaways to a very pregnant Spider-Woman, which could be pulling from the 2015 Spider-Woman, where she is indeed pregnant, but also a private investigator. We get a sick, so freaking cool glimpse at Hobie Hobart officially. Yes. He wasn't present in the last trailer. In the comics, he was the leader of the Spider Army. He led his supporters to rally against his universe's President Osborn. Then he smashed his head with a guitar.
Yes.
I love it.
Very cool.
Bro, they gotta have a cool ass scene, bro.
That's metal as hell, you guys. They mentioned in the after party using Daniel Kaluuya being from Camden, the birthplace of punk, and you see it really in his design. It's giving very 70s British punk rock. The design is messy, rebellious, and it feels like a do-it-yourself zine. Behind Spider-Punk is Spider-Gwen and Pavitra Parviter. I can't make it where they are, but it looks like the lab. All those computers are there. This could be Alchemax, and they're running from something, though whatever this pink bubble is that seems to have them trapped is actually opening. We jump to Mumbattan with Pavitra. Now, we got a great glimpse of Mumbattan in the first look trailer last year, but we haven't seen footage of him in the universe. So seeing him now in his element is perfect. His suit is literally impeccable. I'm a fan. It's much different than the one in the comic, but this one feels like it reflects more traditional Indian clothing. He's also voiced by Karan Soni, and he's already doing a great job, and I'm very proud of him. Then we jump to what I call the Citadel of Spideys, but Gwen calls it the lobby. We saw it in the last trailer, which has a ton of Spider-Man, so please refer to my last breakdown pointing them out. But the scenes we didn't see in the last trailer,
here we
go.
go.
Going over those Spideys regardless, even if we've seen them before. It's a new shot, so we have to break it down. So don't fret, we have them ready for you. Don't come at me. This is when it gets fishy because Gwen says Miguel O'Hara, this whole thing was his idea, which could mean Miguel created the lobby or created the Spidey Team Force, or both. I think it's actually both. We see him later in the trailer give Gwen her Spidey band, the team band, the one that we've seen throughout the trailer, but also featured in the post-credit scene and Into the Spider-Verse. And that one was a prototype, so he's been working fast. Everyone has the same band or some sort of band, everyone but Miles. When Miguel tosses Gwen her band, her art looks different, more melancholic. And I think what we're seeing is Spider-Woman and Miguel portaled themselves to Gwen Gwen's universe to give her that band. When Miguel is introduced, he uses a sort of energy whip to pull him through the portal. It retracts back into his band. We then get Miguel beating the crap out of Vulture, which absolutely has to be at the same time Spider-Woman jumps through on her own motorcycle, drifting on his chest. The color schemes in the back are similar. We're getting a glimpse of a tag team Spidey beatdown, and I'm obsessed with it. Then we're taken to a new shot of the lobby. In this shot, we have in the back Hobie, aka Spider-Punk, and look at his hair. We have Miles, Gwen, and Spider-Woman. In the front, we have the Fortnite Spider-Man, Earth 982 Mayday Parker. I think this is Mayday. This Mayday just has like a triangle on her suit, so a slightly different variation of.
Yeah, and like she looking a little wide, bro. She looking a little wide, man. What happened?
The kind. I think this is Earth 91240, Spider-Man from Secret Wars Battle World. Clearly Miles wants to join, but Miguel is against it.
Canceled? I'm just saying, bro. They said she looked like Janet Jackson. Got out of the car looking more like Freddie Jackson. All wide and all outside.
Even referencing Doctor Strange and Peter on Earth 199999, which is clearly a reference to No Way Home. So is it not 616 or 199999? And Far From Home, Mysterio also referred to Earth as Earth 616. Christine even referred to it as 616 as well in the Multiverse of Madness. So it's safe to say in the MCU, we're just calling it 616 because we're also there, and that's how we see it as 616. Most Sony properties though will see it as Earth 199999, and that's just on the Marvel and the Sony, the structure of the building, the company, not reflecting the comic book material, just in money. And that's when we're introduced to our baby boy, Peter B. Parker. Take it away, MT. Oh.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I freaking love Nick Miller. So I'm very excited to see Peter B. Parker once again. Speaking of babies, after Peter B. Parker crawls into frame wearing what I'm assuming is his supermodel wife's fashionable robe. It could be his robe. No judgment. Pink looks nice. And a pair of Cool Dad slippers.
Hey, man.
Get the arrival of his daughter.
That's how it be, man. Got my Cool Dad shirt, got my Cool Dad hat. It be like that. And then I got the little strap too, where you put the baby in the front and you can walk around and do shit. That shit fire.
Mayday Parker to the big screen. Named after Peter's Aunt May, May Parker was introduced in What If number 105 as the daughter of both Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson, who takes up the Spider Mantle as Spider-Girl and then later Spider-Woman after Peter loses his leg in a battle with the Green Goblin. But here in this movie, it seems that Mayday is still a baby who apparently may be able to web swing without visible web shooters, because we don't really see web shooters on her hands. And I mean, unless her little pink bracelet is a hidden web shooter in disguise, or maybe she can just naturally shoot webs out of her body like Tobey Maguire.
Up and away.
But she looks so much like MJ though, with her red hair and blue eyes on top, but is dressed like her spider dad with the red, white, and blue on her bottom. And I love how she lives up to the nickname Mayday as she carelessly crawls along the walls with a missing sock. So something tells me that she's going to be a handful in this movie. And the trailer seems to be edited to look like Miguel doesn't seem too happy with Peter bringing Mayday along, which could be alluding to his loss of his own little girl from the first trailer. But as he rubs his eyes, we can see from his computer screens that he seems to have a whole digital map of the Spider-Verse itself that he projects around the room in both of these trailers. It's definitely making me feel like Miguel might be trying to monitor and control the fates of everyone in the Spider-Verse like He Who Remains did with the TVA. I feel like the Spider-Force could actually be kind of bad and unethical, which is why Spider-Gwen says we're supposed to be the good guys in the first trailer. I think it's a pretty good reason for Miles to want to rebel against the entire Spider Army so that he can decide his own fate. Right when Miles meets up with Peter, we can see a long-haired Spider-Punk hanging out with Miles and Gwen, looking like the cool-ass punk rocker that he is. Like, Miles better watch out, because let's face it, Gwen and Spider-Punk have a lot more in common. You better step your game up, my boy.
He might steal your bitch.
Step that game up. As Miles swings along, we can see a variant of the New Yorker building in the background before Spider-Man 2099 tells Peter that being Spider-Man is all about sacrifice, as we see Spider-Gwen holding the dead body of a dead Peter Parker Spider-Man, possibly implying that Gwen might have gone to seek out Miles' companionship after losing one of her Spider teammates on a mission. Like, she probably couldn't handle seeing another dead Peter Parker after losing her Peter Parker in her original universe. But anyways, I feel like this line is incredibly important because it may hold the motivations behind Miguel and the Spider Army. Much like the TVA was pruning timelines for the multiverse in Loki, Miguel might be ensuring that every Spider-Man goes through a massive loss so that they can learn how to become a true Spider-Man, which is why—
Damn, bruh. So because something happened to you, you going around and just fucking up. Are we sure he not the spoiler? That's some serious hate.
Important loss.
I mean, not hate, but like, I don't know, like some weird get back.
Like Uncle Ben are necessary to every Spider timeline, a notion that Miles seems to reject outright when he's forced to choose between losing someone he loves, potentially his father, who seems to be falling in this trailer, and the health of these—
But it might be a trick. I'm sure they wouldn't show, like, it might be a trick. It might be something else.
Somewhat echoing the hard choice that Peter Parker had to make between Aunt May.
Damn, bro, that shit still looks good. Like that looked like a fucking live action.
City of New York at the very end of the Spider-Man PlayStation game. As Miles takes a dive in Spider-Man India's world of Mumbattan, we can see a number of interesting advertisements around him, like one for the Bank of Mumbattan, a production of Sitarist on the Roof, which is a parody of Fiddler on the Roof, and a lightning energy drink by a Dr. Shaka, which could be the universe's version of the Spider-Man villain Shocker. After that, we get the introduction of another strong Spider Black woman, Spider-Bite, a Spider-Woman who fights crime in cyberspace, who made her debut in the pages of Vault of Spiders #1. Spider-Man 2099 then charges after Miles with super red eyes, which are actually a side effect of his spider mutation that allows him to see in the dark and detect heat signatures like the freaking Predator. Then we get a peek of the Spotted Dimension, the dimension that this weird-ass criminal, the Spot, travels through when he wants to teleport from place to place. With powers like that in this movie, I wonder how he'll unlock the ability to travel to different universes, because he is linked to Cloak's Dark Force powers in the comics. As Miles continues to swing around Mumbattan to catch a Spider-Gwen in freefall, we can see a billboard for Sacred Wars, which is a hilarious take on Marvel's Secret Wars comic and cinematic events, which is hilarious. And before Miles runs away from Spider-Man 29, it seems like he may have let out a massive blast of venom power that knocked all the spider people to the ground. A blast that Peter B. Parker shields his daughter from like a good daddy. And after we get this wide shot of what appears to be Spider-Man 2099's futuristic city of Nueva York that Miguel and Miles are chasing each other around, we get a shot of Spider-Gwen in her room with a sign that says, "Protect trans kids," which I thought was a nice touch, considering that, you know, protecting trans kids is something that a responsible hero would do. And B, the colors of the trans flag match well with the pink, blue, and white of Gwen's universe and Super Suit. This makes sense.
Her entire universe protects trans kids. That's a great universe to live in.
Right? It's a good universe. Why can't our universe get on the same page? And as Gwen and Peter are quarreling on this train, we can see that Peter seems to have given his daughter Mayday his mask to wear to keep her.
So is it just trans kids? Is that all the other kids, like they're getting jumped? Like, hey, what are you? I'm just a kid getting jumped. Hey, what kind of kid though? What kind of kid are you? Come on. I know what the universe is about, but please help me, man. Please help me. They're jumping me.
Her feeling brave as he puts her.
Hey, man, I don't give a damn. You're done.
Unbelievable danger. Like, they're on top of a train. What are you doing? You're gonna lose the kids. I'm telling MJ. I'm telling MJ so I can steal MJ from you, because let's face it, she's too hot for you, sir.
Hey,
just kidding.
hey. Hey, yo.
I'm very curious as to why he brought this little baby along, because it does seem that they were.
I mean, she gotta learn some way.
Dressed up like he's about to, you know, have breakfast.
What
are
happened?
babysitters really that expensive, or are spider people in
They
danger?
don't have it in their universe.
They just don't have like affordable babysitters. But speaking of this train, it quickly zooms by a sign that says Metro Lunar, implying to me that this scene takes place in the city of New Lunar York of Earth 449, an Earth where humanity has colonized the moon and where Spider Moon Man lives. And this train appears to run directly above the traffic of.
So there's actual like well, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be in the movie. But is there actual like comics for each of these fucking things? Like each of these different Spider-Man, Spider-Women type shit?
The city with massive hologram warning signs for drivers to please.
Bro, that is ridiculous. They literally touch on everything. I mean, that's fire, but like, golly.
Miles, and a lot of them seem to be random original creations for this movie. But there are some VIPs of note among this crowd, like Lady Spider, a white Spider-Woman, a Mangaverse Spider-Man, a Mark II Bulletproof.
What?
Like Lady Spider, a white Spider-Woman, a Mangaverse Spider-Man, a Mark II Bulletproof Spider-Man, Captain Spider Flash Thompson, and a massive cyborg Spider-Man. And after this, Miles says, "Everyone keeps telling me how my story's supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing," as his body glows blue, seemingly in preparation to Venom blast Spider-Man 29 off of his body as he seeks to defy the fate of the web of life and destiny he has for his life, possibly trying to save one of his parents from dying. And in one of the most hype moments of the trailer for a lot of Spider-Man fans, we finally get our boy Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider, front and center, looking clean.
Didn't even notice him.
Looking so cool.
He looked good. He looked good.
My goodness, I can't believe we finally got him. And at the end of the trailer, while all the spider people are doing the pointing me that seriously needs to die now. We don't need to do this joke anymore.
Okay, we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. I got it. I get it. I get it.
That's crazy. Because with their sense of humor, I thought they would have loved this. And then, guys, of course, referencing that I thought they would have been on top of that shit. Y'all don't say L opinion, because if they would have been laughing at the joke, y'all would have been like, it's not that funny. It's been done many, many times, bro. Come on now. Every time they've been laughing at something, y'all just been putting dots. And the one time that they could have easily had a laugh about something, they're not laughing at it, and everybody's like, L opinion. Wow, so you're really, it's not funny? Yeah, fuck you.
Get it.
Yes, you've sold it for the capitalism. It's time to go. We can see Spider-Man Unlimited and PlayStation Spider-Man starting the point off.
Oh my god.
With yet another Spider-Man Unlimited variant popping up
So
in the
fire.
very next frame. That Spider-Man truly is unlimited, but we can also see
Damn, bruh. This Spider-Man thick as a bitch.
Superior Spider-Man and Captain Spider Flash Thompson among the pointers as well, along with like a Spider Knight. And we cannot forget my main horse, Widow, the Spider Horse.
That's so
crashing
fire.
The Spider Therapy
A
session
horse?
at the very end.
I can't be surprised. There was a fucking pig.
Completely destroying this Spider Rorschach test and red and blue Spider-Man themed bookcase. But we also can't forget to mention the international trailer that features the Spider-Man logos and voices of Toby, Tom, and
Oh yeah, I accidentally clicked that one. That's the one I accidentally watched.
Andrew Spider-Man, very much implying that Sony is indeed leaning hard into their renewed relationship with Marvel. And with the sequel to Across the Spider-Verse being called Beyond the Spider-Verse, I would very much expect to see Miles, Gwen, and the crew venture on over to the MCU sometime very soon. But that is it for our breakdown and Easter egg video for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Thank you, Jessica, for joining me on this amazing breakdown. I'm like, I can't wait for this movie so much. Like, I need to see the Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, do some cool tricks in front of my face immediately. But let us know how you guys feel about the trailer in the comment section below. And make sure to follow Jess at Lulu_Clemens.
I want to see the Rock. I want to see the Rock Spider-Man
breakdowns of everything that you love.
do some Rock shit, and it gotta be a cool scene, bro.
And goodbye.
Bye. My Spidey senses are tingling.
It gotta be a cool ass scene. That's all I want, man. That's all I want. Like, just that's all I want, man. Give me that. I'm even more excited for the I'm even more excited to see the movie now. Like, I can't wait. W breakdown, man.